Dujiangyan is located on the Minjiang River in the western part of the Chengdu Plain. First built in the 3rd century BC, its construction was overseen by Li Bing and his son. It is the oldest, only remaining, and still operational dam-less water control project in the world to date, and also a key water conservancy infrastructure supporting the national economic development of Sichuan province. Dujiangyan is not only inscribed on the list of World Cultural Heritage and World Heritage irrigation structures, but also a national scenic area. What's more, it is hailed as the originator of world water conservancy culture. For over 2,000 years, Dujiangyan has been effectively functioning in flood control and irrigation. It stores floodwaters during the flood season and diverts water from the Minjiang River to nourish farmland during the dry season. It has turned the once flood-prone Chengdu Plain into fertile land that ensures stable harvests regardless of drought or flood, making it one of China's most important grain-producing areas and laying the enduring foundation for the land of abundance.
The same river can flow into opposite directions. What's more unexpected is that it has become the most troublesome section. The most troublesome section because the middle part is high. It always dries up when there is little water, making it difficult for ships to pass. Fortunately, you found that there is a river with abundant water nearby. If you dig a canal to divert the water from the river, it can supplement the water flow of the canal. But you didn't expect the water level of the river is unstable, and the water supply was intermittent. So you build a dam at the inlet of the canal. You build a dam so that when there is less water, you can intercept enough water flow to the canal. When the rainy season comes, the river floods. The dam is not only difficult to discharge floodwater, but also easily washed away by floods. So you had an idea. In front of the dam, build an arc-shaped embankment and named it Dagon GD1. So the water flow will first rush through the bend. The impact on the dam will be greatly reduced. Not only that, you also designed the dam, designed into 3 different heights, and named them Rolling Dam, Rock Dam and Ling Long Dam. During dry season, the water level is lower than all the dams, and the river flows into the drinking canal. In the dry season, the water level rises. The river water will first overflow the first dam, but it won't delay most of the water flow into the canal. Only when the water level continues to rise, the 2nd and 3rd dams will join the flood discharge one after another. But if the flow is too large, the dam, there is still a risk of being washed away by floods. So you dig a spare flood discharge channel. It is a little higher than the highest trouble dam, a little higher, so that the excess water can bypass the dam and directly into the downstream river. Congratulations, you have invented the heart of the canal, Dai Village Dam. But this is not the end. Due to the large drop between the 2 rivers, the flow rate in the canal is very fast. It's easy to wash away the downstream embankment. So, to slow down the flow rate, you will change straight canal into a curved S-shaped one. And at the outlet of the canal, you built a fish-mouth shaped water dividing chamber, which happens to be the highest point of the canal. Thus, the water flow is cleverly divided into 2 parts, forming a 7 to -1 to -3 phenomenon, and 3% to the south. Meanwhile, you also dug 3 large storage lakes around. Store water when there's much water, and release water when less, further ensuring the stable navigation of the canal. Congratulations, you have invented Nanwang Diversion Junction. It is known as the Northern Dujiangyan. With Dai Shaoong Dam, water was brought in. Nanwang Hub Water Diversion, with a combination of measures, successfully ensuring the smooth navigation of the Grand Canal for 500 years, and it is still in use.